Hello and welcome to my walkthrough video of my food forest adventure here. It's been a while since I made a long format video because I've been trying to make it more specific and slightly shorter than usual. But I know some of you used to watch my long format videos and would like to maybe get an update on everything and how things are and how the project is developing. So let's go ahead and go through it. All these yellow golden trumpets coming up really nicely. The hydrangeas are back. This baby right here is flowering. Stay out of the ants. Look at this ants pile. It's nasty. Why are they all here? What are they doing next to the hydrangea? It's very strange. This one produced really nice pink flower here. We have had a lot of rain. Back of the property's flooded. And can't get to it. I wanted to go down, cut some trees and mill them. But I haven't had the chance to do that. So yeah, I'm waiting on that to dry up so I can go chop down some trees, and I need to build some frames for some of my Chinese jujubes over there because they're predicting this summer to be really hot and I'm not ready for it. All the citrus is doing great. As you can see, they have really came up since the last time I made a video about them. They're about 4 feet tall now, 3.5 feet tall, 4 feet tall, depending on the variety. Some of them already holding fruit, like this one right here. This is a bumper Satsuma. It's got like 4, I might 5, yeah, way too many. I don't know, I'm gonna let it do its thing. I'm gonna let this one specifically have fun with it and see what it can do, because it's a nice cold hardy Satsuma, and we'll see what happens with it. This one right here is a Rio red grapefruit. It's also holding some fruit here, but you know, this one I might have to thin out because I think there's more than 10, maybe 15 fruit on it. That's way too much. Caracara has 1 fruit. This Clementine Mandarin has plenty of fruit on it. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Should I let these self thin out, or should I thin it out myself? I'm not sure if they can handle like that Rio red grapefruit, maybe 15 fruit on it. I'm not sure if it can handle all that production already. Maybe it's too early. The Wari Satsuma, it's flowered, put out a couple of flowers, but it didn't fruit. The pineapple orange, no flowers, no fruit yet. Hamlin, it's looking pretty good. It's almost 4 feet tall now, so it recovered really nicely and aggressively since the last time I made a video and discussed citrus. This beautiful sunburst tangerine, it flowered like crazy, and I saw some fruit, but just all of a sudden it dropped all of them. So not sure what the deal is. I don't know. But it's such a beautiful plant. Probably the best looking citrus I have. The growth habit is very nice and bushy and very appealing. The Arctic Frost Satsuma flowered, no fruit. It didn't hold anything. So it's looking pretty good, nice and wide. I had to stake it up a little bit, so because it has such a weeping growing behavior, so I don't want it to touch the ground. Started touching the ground, so I wanted to give it a little bit of height. So this height right here is pretty good. What is this? I forgot. Miho. Yes, it's another Satsuma. Miho Satsuma. I think it has a few fruit on it. So we were able to get something, right? So we shall be eating citrus, I hope, unless some pest gets to it. before I'm able to eat it. These apriums looking fantastic. We got some peaches here, some Flat Delight white. I don't think it's white peach. It's actually it's like yellow. I don't know, maybe like 15 fruit. This one was covered with flowers. It was so beautiful, completely pink, the entire tree. And we got a late freeze, 26 degrees, 25 degrees, 90% of the flowers died. So this is maybe 10% of the fruit left, about 15 fruit. Over here, I added some like gold trumpet line. I love gold trumpet. They smell amazing. And look at this. Look at this thing over here. Hello. How you doing? Huh? This is 1 out of 4. Our mama passed away, so we're taking care of them. I added another circle of 4 o'clock plants here. I love the way they smell. Very nice scented plants. These flowers are fantastic. And I added this above ground pool recently. So 12 by 24 feet. All the these are all the roses that survived everything so far. Some of them are really, really pretty right now. Like, look at this. Isn't that incredible? Such a beautiful color. There's a couple of them actually. There's another one down there. We got this white one here. This pink. The rain messes them up really bad. They don't like to get wet, but what am I supposed to do about that? Oh, look at this one right here. Whew. It's probably my favorite one. And they smell amazing. Very rosy. These roses are rosy. Okay. This one is one of the prettiest one I've got, but it's struggling with the fungus. It's been so wet. I'm gonna have to put some fungicide on it. I don't want to lose that one. This is another beauty. So red, so vibrant. And I added this little section here. Got that mulberry out of the ground. It's completely dead. Put some of these flowers here. This is the Texas. Man, I forgot something. But it has these really nice velvety flowers over here. And I wanted to put it here just to give this place a little bit of appeal. I'm gonna have to power wash the house and paint the deck soon. Do some renovation to the place. But yeah, this is the addition to the place. Nice little above ground pool. Put some pebble rock around, so I don't want all kinds of weeds and twigs around. So just keep it nice and tidy a little bit. Everything else here, the original golden trumpet, all of those ones you saw over there at the entrance, all of them came from this one. When I chopped this one down last year before the freeze, just put them in water, then in the soil, and they all worked out. It has like 100% success rate. So it's such a fantastic plant. Got some citronella right here. It smells amazing. The bananas came up. These random onions I put in the ground because we bought some onion seeds. We had extra, and I put them here, and they seem to be doing fine. So we might get some onions out of them too. Forgot what this is called. Right here, Purple Heart. Very cool. Put that in there to add some color. The pink lemon, I think that's what it is. Eureka variegated pink lemon. It's looking great. It's got some fruit on it, bunch of fruit actually, and it's still flowering and shooting new growth. This right here, kumquat, Nagami kumquat, covered with fruit. This is Miwa kumquat, probably gonna have a whole bunch of fruit on it. Shiranui, mandarin, This is a white pomelo. Got me another one because I love those. I plucked all the fruit out of it because it's not in fruiting condition. Got the hardy kiwi, Cavendish banana. Nothing on the hardy kiwi yet. No flowers or fruit. I did lose that original white pomelo, but I kept the rootstock here growing in this pot because this is gonna be like a cocktail tree. I'm gonna graft in next year. I'm gonna graft however many branches that's already on there. I'm gonna graft a variety of citrus, mostly called hardy. This is that Ogijutsu sweet lemon, flowered and fruited, but I plucked them. It's too young to make anything. Sarawak pomelo, the Tangelo, Orlando Tangelo recovered, stayed alive, so it's a fighter. And it has been so wet recently, so much rain has dropped. I can't keep up with mowing all these grasses and weeds. I planted, I don't know if I've discussed this before, but I planted a whole bunch of cold hardy citrus here, those that I grew from seed. The ones that I bought from the store, Chinese variety, whatever it is. So I planted them here. They're doing great. Some of them do fantastic. It's about 1.5 feet tall. Some muscadine here. But yeah, so this cold hardy citrus, they're all over the place here against the fence. So we'll see if that works out. And I will probably protect them this season here, you know. If it gets too crazy, if we get it under like 20s, I'll protect them. Maybe even 25, I don't know. I want to keep them alive because I think once they get of age, they'll do just fine. And this is my vegetable structure here, my vegetable area. I don't think you guys seen that before. I will make a shorter video to discuss what's inside. The papaya, it got hit. I put it out late March, and it got hit with a freeze. Forecast said somewhere in the 35, 36 degrees, and then when it came down to it, it was 20, 28 or something with wind chill. So the back of the papaya got damaged. So I performed a surgery on it and removed all the rotten wood and put some pruning seal on that. And that seemed to have worked, so we got plenty of new growth. It's making new papayas. This other papaya that was male, it just suddenly turned to female. See, it's already making new papayas. This one has suffered exactly the same damage where the wind was hitting them. See, these two tomatoes here are covered with fruit and flowers, and it's very dense in there. I don't know if you can see. A lot of activities on it. This is just a volunteer tomato. I just dropped some, I direct compost into the soil. So these came up out of the ground. Very impressive. About 2-3 feet down, they came up. This butterfly bush here for the pollinators. Some lantana for the pollinators. This Middle Eastern jujube sitting out here because it had red spider mites. I'm solarizing it so to dry them to death, you know. Let's take a quick look at the vegetable area. Here we got the pineapple guavas, some jasmine, some grapes. Tons of grapes here. Tons of grapes. In these pots, 15-gallon pots. This trellis I made myself. It's still producing. It hasn't stopped. It's really impressive. It's this vegetable area here. It's got all kinds of stuff growing. This is strictly vegetable on the right side. Build this little structure myself. Put a 50% shade cloth on top. And I used some fencing material that I got left on the side to make these trellises. This trellis on the sides, I've got 8 trellises. And trellis, well, not trellis, but I got a mesh on top so the plants can hold on to and the fruit could dangle. The greenhouse looking great. Some stuff is flowering and producing. Some plants already produce and I ate from it. I had to defoliate and cut these branches here because of red spider mites. And I cleaned them up and they're looking great. They're coming back really strong. I managed some of the growth on these Anonas right here. They're already flowering and fruiting. I've been hand pollinating these. We got a collective pollen on this one right here. The guavas, these hasn't produced anything yet. Got a couple of white sapotes from my Verning white sapote. The Thailand pink guava's got one. This is the Pakistani guava. It's got fruits and flowers. June plums got flowers and fruit. Mexican cream, fruit, flowers, the whole thing. Longan, I got a couple of flowers, but it kind of dropped, even though they got pollinated by ants and lady beetles and other insects, but not much held. So there's a few here and there, but yeah, it's still very young. It's only 5 feet tall, 6 feet tall, maybe, like max at the top. This baby right here, I trimmed all the bottom growth. I don't know if you remember the loquat. Only kept it nice, healthy, straight. 45-degree growth. Looking fantastic right now. Rumichama flowered, fruited, suddenly dropped everything. Not ready. Avocado, everything was looking good. Chupotacabas, dragon fruit, everything's healthy. Not many problems around here. Lemon guava, flowered and fruited. Strawberry guava, same thing. Suriname cherry, different varieties. They're looking good. They're just growing. No flowers or fruit yet. Here's my propagation area. It's a little messy, but I'm working on it. I got tons of stuff. This plant right here, I forgot what's it called, but I just got one from the nursery for 18 bucks. It had 14 maybe. 14 plants. So I just separated them and they're all worked out. It's looking great. All these dwarf Cavendish bananas, I've been plucking the pups and separating them, and they're populating. They're doing good. Some of the big bananas are doing good. There's a lot of mulberries worked out. A lot of cuttings. They all look good. Different varieties. I would say maybe like 30 to 40% of the mulberry cuttings worked out. And the reason why is just because I used native soil, just sand basically, and I added compost to it, and I put the cuttings in there, and that's not the best soil for that purpose, for propagating cuttings. So a lot of them died. They just rotted. But I got a lot, basically for free. I just put them in a little nursery pot. Super cheap, native soil. Boom. New plants. Yep. I get some all kinds of new plants here. Yep, there are the mulberries. I got some of that cold hardy citrus. Got a whole bunch of them left. Got the I've grown some apples from seeds. Some varieties that I looked up their chill hours, and it wasn't terrible. It was like 500, 600. I was like, yeah, we get that sometimes. We get 700 plus in this area sometimes. So it's pretty cool. These are some plums and apriums, not apriums, plum cuts, and elderberry here. My Chinese jujubes, they're looking fantastic. This patch here is I'm gonna add more, really, like right here. I'm gonna add this. I'm gonna make this more. I'm gonna put 4 more, maybe jujubes, maybe 5 over there. We'll see. But this one's unknown from Turkey. I don't know what is it gonna come out to be. Black Sea. It's got flowers and little fruits on it. So Chico, the Chico is kind of a disappointing fruiter. I'm not sure if it's just how this plant is, or I don't know how it works out with this plant really. I mean, it flowered like crazy, and I saw a lot of pollinators on it sucking the oh, look at that thing. Yeah, they were sucking all the juices. I see some fruit here and there. You know what I mean? When I look around. But last year, this thing has done the same thing. It flowered like crazy, but it didn't fruit as much. It hasn't been that hot here, okay? So it's been nice in the low 80s. Some recently in the 70s sometimes. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it's not done. Maybe it's gonna keep doing this for a little while and put out more fruit. This is a Panzao Jujube. It's flowering already at a young age. Okay, Shangli. Focus, please. Yep. The Shangli is flowering, fruited better than the Chico. Yep. This one fruited the best, which is known to be more prolific. So it is to be expected from a honey jar. It's got more fruit on it. And it's still flowering, very heavy. See? I gotta keep the soil moist and keep the roots wet. Otherwise they will be dropping fruit. This is the Lee. It's looking good. It's got a bunch of fruit on it. We're not done with the pollination and the flower to fruit conversion yet, so it's hard to tell what I'm gonna be ending up with here. So I'll make a video about that soon. This is a sugar cane. Over there is a cocoa. It's a cocoa jujube. Still has flowers. I don't see any fruit yet. It was very young when I planted it, so I'm not expecting much from this plant. It was like 1.5 feet tall, so I'm not sure what can you expect from a plant that small. This is Lang. I don't see any fruit yet, but I see a lot of flowers. Maybe it's too early, so yeah. I have been cutting all that vertical growth. I want these to grow. I want them to be bushier, just like this one, you know, like that one, like that one. I don't want them to go too tall. Like this one started to go up. I might bend some of these branches down. A little beetle killed my Goliath pomegranate. Killed it. It's died back to the ground. I don't have any quince yet. It has flowered and we got hit with the freezes, so they all died. Pear tree, no fruit on this one. I put this down. It's a Florida King peach. There's 2 plums, no fruit. Bruce plum, no fruit. We just had terrible timing as far as late freeze. It left us with a lot of damage. You know, what can I do about it? There's not a whole lot I can do. It just killed a lot of my little fruit and flowers. Man. Planted a Jane magnolia over there. Really pretty flower. Very nice tree. This is one of the mulberries. Mulberries took off, unfortunately. Just like many other fruit trees we have, the late freeze killed all the new fruiting wood. So we didn't get much. We didn't get anything really. Made this new section here. Added some plants. This is che fruit. Very young still. And I dumped some peanuts here, and they seem to have come up. We'll see if we can get some peanuts out of this ground. I gotta do some weeding here because there's a lot of grass. I don't like grass. I like these kind of weeds right here because I can pluck them later at a later stage in the season and use them as mulch. This grass, all these grasses, they're just, it's too much, you know. I gotta reduce them significantly, and I can probably still use them as mulch around the peanuts, maybe, I don't know, we'll see. So I planted 6 persimmons, a couple of astringent and 4 non-astringent sweet persimmon. Yep. Over there, I don't know if we talked about that area over there. We got some, this is a Flavor King plumcot. This is a Apple Dandy plumcot. The cherry's looking good. Crimson, Royal Crimson. We got Mini Royal and Royal Lee. A couple more pear trees here. The Laquats, they're all looking good. They just recently started putting out new growth. This is a Japanese plum here. This one Laquat from Ecuador didn't make it. That was, I told you about that in my previous videos. It's just weird, sensitive genetics. Beautiful mulberry, but no fruit. Some seed grown oranges. This ground cherry here, I believe it's already starting to make fruit, and I'm just waiting on these. They've been getting attacked by these orange beetles, and I've probably got them exterminated by now. Very interesting. Look at the genetics, like look at this one, gets attacked a lot. Look at this one, no attacks basically. Very cool, huh? Like this one got destroyed. This one right next to it, different genetics, no problem. That's how that works. Oh, yeah. What a nice weather. And I've been just walking around, not being bothered by a whole lot of pests and mosquitoes and stuff. There's a couple of them, but it hasn't been terrible. Those citruses against the fence, which got damaged by the wind. There's some crazy wind recently. All the citruses are fine. They're just they're kind of covered by some of these random plants here. I'm just waiting on them to reach the end of their lives or reach a certain maturity so I can pluck them and use them as mulch. They were covering this goji berry patch here, kind of suffocating it, so I got them out and put them around my blueberries, which, let's go ahead and take a look at them real quick. This is a new one. The other one died in its spot. This one right here. This is the best variety so far I've gotten. This is a Jewel Blueberry. Is it, yeah, Jewel. Very, very, very good variety. Highly recommended. Look at it. It's tiny, but it's covered with fruit. And we have been eating plentiful of it. See, like, look at this variety here. What is this? This is big ass blueberry. So I don't know. Maybe it's just young. But that Jewel variety was young, but it's still producing a ton. This one right here. What is this? What is this? This is Vernon blueberry. Tiny ass blueberries. Maybe it's just bad variety for this region. They're all like, they got blueberries in them, but not like the Jewel variety. Jewel variety is fantastic. Yeah. Most of my, or all of my pomegranates died back when we got the late freeze. They had really aggressive sap flow already because we had a warming stage in the beginning, and we got that freeze, so all the wood died. But they're coming back. All this weed right here, I'm gonna pluck it at some point, put it around my fruit trees. This is we got persimmons. It's a small plant right here. I did not intended to grow this tall. I wanted to give it a nice knee cut, but this was the only bud that I was working with here. So I was late on pruning this one. So, and I saw the fruit and I was like, okay, I'm gonna let it be. We'll see what happens. Yes, a couple more persimmons here and there. That one has a couple of fruit on it too. Let's jump to this new section here. We got some sand pears. There's another one right here. Some apple, different varieties, Golden Delicious, and this one variety, I forgot what's it called, Einsheimer or something. They're really good as far as being local apple varieties. I've been struggling with some of the sharpshooters. I've been killing them left and right. They keep coming back, but I've reduced their population significantly, so I'm winning the fight in some ways. My pow-pows, I think this one is this Susquehanna, Rebecca's Gold, all kinds of pow-pows. This one seems to be doing the best here, but it's such an early stage, it's hard to tell what is what. I mean, what's doing the best. Okay, so maybe a couple more years I'll come back to you with that, some updates. These seed grown oranges, they're producing new growth, they're fine. Swingle, Citronmello, Wineberry's taking off, looking crazy. There's another Pakistani mulberry here. Elderberry looking good, started flowering. Blackberry, this is Storm Blackberry. Got the thorned, we got the thornless right here. This first year in the ground produced tons of fruit. My daughter's been eating every day out of these. She doesn't even wait, she likes them sour. So she's gonna be 2 on Sunday, tomorrow. So I'm very excited. It's incredible how fast time is passing by. My fig patch right here. I just recently thinned the middle and the bottom. This is Tiki, our cat. Yeah, so we got some nice fig. Hold on, let me kill these sharpshooters. Every time I see them, I have to kill them. I'm obsessed with killing them, especially when they're having sex. That's the best time. Got him. Yeah, I don't like these sharpshooters. They're such destructive force. Every time I see them, I kill them. I have killed maybe 1,000 in a few days already. But yeah, the figs are looking good. I'm keeping them healthy, keeping them fed, watered, everything, you know. Pruned. Keeping healthy. Tiki's over here. Are you healthy? Yes. Get out of here. Yeah. All the figs are good. Some of the new seedlings didn't work out in the freeze. They died. So these are the survivors. But everything died back to the ground. Everything. Snow and 8 degrees is not what fig like. So these are the figs. Yes, I gotta fix this fence soon because all the wind has messed it up. Some Asian pear. This is sand pear. Look how beautiful this one is. It's looking great. Hasn't flowered or fruited yet, but I'm just loving that it's pretty healthy. It's doing its job. Another Asian pear here. All the apples. I don't know if you noticed, but I whitewashed all the trunks. Most of my fruit trees, really. I got them whitewashed because especially the young ones, they need some protection from what is to be expected. A hot summer is coming upon us, and I wanted to do my part and protect them. Look at these. We were talking about these Chinese jujubes. Look at this. This is the rootstock that they use. I believe it's Ziziphus spinosa or jujuba. Forgot what it is, but this is spinosa. That's what they use. Such a prolific flowerer and fruiter. Production is fantastic on these, and I don't mind their fruit. Their fruit is kind of tasty. It's not that bad. It's got a little zing to it. It's got a little sour to it, but it's not bad at all. yeah, just put these here just for the fun of it. Over here, got some tejote, some hawthorn, Mexican hawthorn, Chinese hawthorn. I gotta do something about these grasses here. It's kind of, they're growing wild. I gotta block them from. I like weeds. I don't like grasses. Grasses are kind of waste. They suck too much water and energy from the ground, from the surroundings. So already taking care of this patch here, but they're coming back. I have to come back and weed all these crawling, underground crawling grasses. I hate them, but I'm gonna manage them one way or another. They will not live around here. That pear tree got a bunch of fruit on it. That banana's coming back. Yeah, so mulberry's looking good just as far as growth, but as far as fruit, none. As you can see, we're back is flooded. That baby over there covered with fruit. That pear tree. Made a video about it, pruning it earlier in the year. I just recently put up another video discussing the progress of that tree. These plums right here, plums I believe, or plum cots, looking good. About 4 feet tall, 3 feet tall here. So they're doing their job, trying to kill this fly here. It's pissing me off. Well, look at the backyard. It's pretty sad. But we've been flooding, as we had rained so much recently. It's crazy. But that's not why I'm here. Here we go. We got some pow-pows here. See? Some native pow-pow. How cool is that? I gotta bag them though. You can't trust all these insects. I gotta come after them and get them before I can eat them. This is a black walnut, I think. I'm not sure if it's gonna produce or not, but you know, when we moved over here some time ago, we got a really nice, or a really terrible drought that took place here. Messed up a lot of trees. That was nasty, but I believe this region has recovered wonderfully. As you can see, let me bump up the eyes a little bit so you can appreciate the sunset over there. Look at these two kids. What are you doing here? Following me? Meow? Okay. Get out of here. Meow meow. But yeah, the property looks fantastic. The project is still going, making progress here and there. Struggling with some insects, some fungus, and the usual stuff. I was gonna plant some watermelon, some melons there, but it's kind of gotten late, and I'm gonna focus on other things. I've done a lot of stuff already that weren't kind of part of the plan, but I've done them anyways because, you know, I saw some value in them, like the pool for my family, right? And the vegetable area over there, some more greenhouse work, and planted some more trees over here. So trying to focus on the stuff that kind of adds more value to this effort here. And I feel like this watermelon, I can still go to the store and buy a good watermelon, sweet, plumpy, and juicy for $5, you know. The amount of effort and time that I need to put into it is right now at this stage, it's not worth it. But it will be worth it at some point. Hopefully next year when I finish the fence, get some chicken, because that's my priority right now. I gotta fell some trees. And there it is. Well, there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been a while since we made one of them walkthrough videos. These 4 o'clock smell amazing right now. This time. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm gonna come close to it and zoom in. There's a really cool look. There's a cool sight in front of me. That sunset. Let me see. Can I zoom in? Yes. The camera is not picking it up like my eyes are seeing, but it's awesome. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Stick around for more.